Hey guys, Azanar here. It warmed up. It's pretty nice. The moisture levels are still really wet, so I'm back out here again. Wanted to give you guys more content, so here it is. Again, this is just a video on teaching guys how to be safe and how to find forageables in your area, maybe, you know. But what I found so far today, I have no clue what they are. And rule number one, guys, if you don't know what it is, don't pick it, don't collect it, don't try and eat it, right? Identify your stuff first. But look at these beautiful orange mushrooms down here. Like I said, I have no idea what these are. Like, genuinely, no idea. So don't consume things you don't know. And I cannot recommend you guys consume things that are potentially illegal in your area either. But let's continue on. There's some more of those guys over there and over there. But let's continue on. Maybe we can find some like deer antlers today. That would be pretty cool. I'm always trying to find that. Sometimes I find like cattle bones, which is pretty cool. But we'll see what we find today. This little road right here is actually pretty old. And there's some pathways for the water. And these are actually really important canals for the water to travel up towards the rivers and eventually into the St. John's River, I believe. I think it dumps into the Ekon-Lockhatchee, which dumps into the St. John. But little creeks like that are highly important to the ecology. Whether you're on someone's property or you're on a wildlife preserve, remember to close your gates, right? It's only common courtesy, especially if it's an actual field with cattle in it or with wildlife. You want to do your share, be responsible, close that gate, okay? Unless it was already open. If it's already open, leave it open. This little thing right here doesn't look like much, but this is actually blackberry. And you can find blackberry all over on cattle ranches and wildlife preserves. I imagine because they needed to eat, so they planted them, put them down. The cattle would trod through them and carry the berries, so this thing spread. See what else we can find. Not exactly sure what it is. Small animal, maybe a baby deer. I don't know. I don't think it's a deer because the skull's over here. And here are the teeth. Could be deer, right? I don't know. Those are some weird freaking teeth. Well, that's an interesting find, yeah? All right, I'm gonna continue on. I don't even know what this is. Oh, these guys. I don't know what the name for this is, so I'm really not finding anything. You know, I thought the only mushrooms I did find are those orange ones. I don't know what they are on the way coming in, and some other ones I found right before that I didn't get on camera. It's been really wet, so thought there might be things to show you guys. But guess the humidity dried up. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, folks. I couldn't tell you. But I doubt I'm gonna find much more. So I'm hoping we find some antlers or something cool. It's a neat find. I don't know what these guys are. They pop up all over the place. They're like, they don't get really big. They just like grow to this size. And then their spores kind of just explode. This is not that species. This is a completely different species. It's a nice, pretty specimen though. When you're trying to locate things in a field, it's better to kind of do zigzags and kind of retrace your area, because you always miss different angles where you might actually see an antler sticking out, or you might see a mushroom cap sticking out, and you want to go and inspect it and find out what exactly that is. It's better if you're taking like sort of a random zigzaggy back and forth approach in the area you're searching, because otherwise I wouldn't have found that one little find I just showed you. This is one of those that I found earlier. I didn't get it on camera though. Neat. Maybe find some other things. Sometimes you can get lucky out in the field and find like I was saying, antlers or hawk feathers, maybe bones for your dog. All kinds of interesting things that you can find out that have value or are edible. So many different plants. You have fennel. I think this is fennel. Yeah, this is fennel. This is completely edible seasoning for food. So there's all kinds of things you can find out foraging if you're looking for it. Another one of these tiny little guys. They grow much bigger in the summer. Another little tip. If we were like stranded here, society shut down, and it's winter time and you can't find a vitamin C source, these pine needles, especially these young ones, are a very edible source of vitamin C. So don't get scurvy now. I mean, there's one you can see from a billion miles away. Pretty cool. Haven't been finding too many things. I think I'm calling it quits or taking a nap out here. It's very tempting to take a nap out here right now. I'm feeling tired. The ground does not feel too wet. The only thing stopping me is the realization that ticks will get on you, and you don't want that. Just out enjoying the sights. Remember, guys, I'm just out here showing you my day, right? This is my vlog. I'm not here to encourage you guys to get into any mischief, trespass, or do anything that could be shady, right? And when you're foraging yourself, if you don't know what something is, don't collect it, right? I'm just trying to show you guys a bit of my life here and not encourage you guys or provide harmful content. I'm just sharing and trying to abide by the guidelines. So I won't be trying to share harmful content with you guys, but I definitely want to show people what it's like being out in a ranch environment and being able to explore that and being able to show you guys, you know, what I'm looking at and what I find on my adventures. But again, I want you guys to be safe. This is for entertainment and the harm prevention on your end part, right? So if you were ever out in a situation like this, or you're ever out in a wildlife management area, you know how to stay safe and what to do to be safe and not break the law as well, like trespassing. If you're on someone's property, you don't want to be doing that, guys. It's a felony. Okay, stay safe. Stay safe and keep your eyes peeled. There's a little guy right there. A few more little guys right there. I'm looking for antlers today though, guys. Antlers. Really. Holy crap! Let's look at this P. antiller over here. This is definitely a P. antiller. They're not good eating. You don't want to eat them. I mean, you can. You definitely can eat those though. They're 100%. They won't give you an upset stomach or any weird side effects, you know what I'm saying? But they taste like crap. So I did find some interesting specimens there, but I'd like to abide by YouTube guidelines, so I'm no longer showing you guys those things up close. But this one, like I said, YouTube, this is a pea antiller. This is a pea, this is just a regular thingy. I'm just showing you guys so you know what one looks like, all right? So a pea antiller is gonna have a long, thin cap. But usually if you see them in the field, they're gonna be a lot bigger than the other mycology specimens you're gonna find out there. Like I said earlier, this is completely edible, no side effects, no magic, nothing. This is just, you know, something that grows out of cow poop as well. If you had to survive, like this could definitely be an edible food source. It's just, it's not one of the better tasting ones, if you ask me. It tastes a little rancid. Had it before. I've even tried drying them. They're not really. So you can see the caps here. They have this weird kind of like sort of golden hue when they get older. But they're very white, gray underneath. The gills go all the way to the top of the stem. They don't connect down below. And you kind of see these lines on the stem as well. These are very similar to the pea cyans, which are in a field and have side effects, I'll say that. So you need to be able to identify the potentially non-harmful variants so you don't get confused, okay? Remember, harm reduction, harm reduction. So when you guys get up to cattle, you need to be really careful, especially if you've never been to that ranch before. You don't know the temperament of those cattle. You don't know if they have baby cattle in their herd at the moment, which is going to make them more angsty. So you need to be very careful and know your exit points. Know where you can run, where they're not going to want to chase you, which is around a tree essentially. You could climb a tree, you could hop a fence. So right now I'm essentially just looking at this major tree if I have to. See, this cow is very nervous. You know, usually I try and make myself small, scoot down a little, and walk really slow. Okay. And if they show me any sign that they're afraid, just go a little slower. Start talking high pitch. Hey baby! Hey baby! If the high pitch doesn't work, if they're still aggressive or over curious, you need to get out of that area if they're starting to come towards you, because you don't know if they're going to stampede or you don't know if they just want to be friendly and get pet, right? And you don't want to take that risk that they stampede, because more times than not, in my experience, they stampede. These guys are running away in a stampede. Harm reduction, guys. Ranch harm reduction. If you guys ever see a bull, you should also be cautious. Sometimes bulls are just chill, they don't give F's, right? They don't care at all. But sometimes they can be hyper dominant, and you want to get the fuck out when that happens, because they'll start fighting. Got Betsy behind me, wondering what she's trying to do. Coming for me, guys. She's coming. Hey, pretty mama. I gotta walk on up this way. Alright. Just wanted to show you guys a little cow action on the ranch. There's a little guy. That quarter-mile hike was worth it. No cattle out here. So many birds out here. The specific species, I'm not sure what it is, but it keeps flying around, making these sirens. It's beautiful. It's a good way to end this video for me, guys. Just gonna call it here. Enjoy nature a bit more before I start heading back. I appreciate you guys for watching this little vlog. Just trying to show you a bit of my life when I'm out here on the ranches, and keep you guys out of trouble if possible. Hopefully keep myself out of trouble in the YouTube guidelines. So appreciate you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I will get in with another philosophy video type thing pretty soon. I got one I'm uploading today, and I'll make a new video that's more like ethics, philosophy related tomorrow as well. I'm just editing these out right now, so that's good. All right, thanks guys, peace.